My name is Janine, and I'm so happy to be here in Palm Springs representing Urban Yoga Center. And you can find them at urbanyoga.org. There's lots of classes, there's live classes, classes in the park, Zoom classes, and all the classes are recorded and you can find them on Facebook and YouTube. So with that, we're going to get started in a comfortable cross-legged seat. So whatever feels good to you, if sitting on your heels is your preference, that's an option as well. Just want you to feel comfortable and resting your hands on your thighs, the mat, whatever feels good. And you can gently close your eyes or you're welcome to just gaze towards the ground. And so for a second, as we start to breathe in and out, I just want you to visualize your sense of gratitude. We had our Thanksgiving yesterday, and some of us ate with a loved one. A lot of us did not. But think about all the people in your life that you're grateful for. Can you visualize them? Can you see their face? Can you see their smile? Even if you haven't been with them for a while, for months. But just let that sense of gratitude, that sense of love, loving ourselves, loving our family members, loving people in our community, and especially loving those we don't know, even loving those we don't necessarily agree with. But the gratitude starts within. Start to breathe in through your nose, filling up nice and slow, and let it go nice and slow as well. Breathing in and out. Feeling your foundation, your hips on your mat, your rug, wherever you are. And then feeling that sense of a nice tall spine, maybe sitting up a little taller in your body. Gently drawing your shoulders down your back. Sensations come up, popping noises, sounds, tight spots. And we just love them and send them light and love and breath as we stay focused on our gratitude. That is our mantra for today. I am grateful. I am grateful. Always remember that gratitude, that love starts within your heart. Having love for yourself in this moment, in this breath. The next moment we don't worry about, and we let the past go. So we stay focused in this breath, in this moment. So let's try this one breathing exercise where we breathe in for 4. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Now hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. And slowly exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. And one more time. Nice and slow. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Gently hold your breath for 1, 2, 3, 4. And really slowly exhale for 1, 2, 3, and 4. Slowly blink your eyes open. Slowly reach your arms up. And feel that stretch, spread your fingers, gaze up. Continue to inhale, join your palms, and draw your hands to your heart. And let's do that again. Inhale, I am grateful. And exhale, let it go. Nice. Take your arms out towards the sides and sit up a little taller as you inhale. And as you exhale, lift your hands, bring them towards the ground and walk them forward. Drop your head. Take a breath in, feeling the sensations, and a breath out. Come to your fingertips and let them slide closer to your body. And then inhale, float them up. Draw your belly button into your spine. And exhale, round your back. Bring your fingers towards the floor and walk them forward. Drop your head. Nice. One more time. Slide your fingers forward. Take them out. Sit up tall in your spine. Reach up. Inhale. Round your back. Bring your fingertips to the floor and walk them forward. Walk your hands back towards your body. Now we're going to twist to your right, which is opposite of me. Twist to your right. One hand on your thigh. One hand behind you. And just gaze towards your back shoulder. Use your back fingertips to lift through your spine. Feeling the stretch. Feeling the twist. Feeling the release. Letting go. Breath in. Breath out. Return to center as you float your arms out and up on an inhale. And we're twisting to your left. Take your arms nice and wide as you twist. Release one hand to your thigh, one hand behind you. Press up on an inhale, and as you exhale, twist. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time, each side. Float your arms, draw belly button in as you reach up on an inhale, really tall. Twist to your right as you exhale. Again, each inhale you find length in your spine to keep it healthy, and each exhale you twist. Breathe in. Breathe out. And last time, float your arms, engage your core. Float your arms high as you twist. To your left and fingers down. Again, enhance that spine, grow an inch taller, inhale, exhale, twist. Slowly come back to center. And from here, left hand, your left fingertips out, reach your right arm up and spread it out as far as you can go and hinge over. And then find a little movement. So it's like you're drawing it back and then stretching, bending your elbow and stretching it out. And again, we feel sensations, maybe tightness, maybe a little pain. We breathe and we smile. And we're thankful for our bodies for this moment. One more breath in. One more breath out. And then as slow as you can, enjoying the journey, sit up. Reach up, gaze up, inhale, exhale to the other side. Kind of experiment, maybe leaning forward a little bit, maybe rolling your shoulder up, but finding a little movement in your left fingertips, in your left elbow, and your arm. Breathing in, breathing out. And then come back up, inhale. Bring your hands to your thighs as you exhale. So we're just going to find a little rocking movement here. So just check it out. Each side of your body. Continue to stay focused on our Ujjayi yoga breath. Breathing in through our nose. Breathing out through our nose as if we're fogging a mirror. And then slowly reverse that. Allow your body to move as it will. One more inhale. One more circle as you exhale. And from here, we're going to crawl our way to hands and knees. Take time to find the foundation of spreading all 10 fingers, shoulders right over wrists, knees right below hips. Just send your hips to opposite corners, towards the back. Bending and sinking. Releasing your head, releasing your neck. And then turn that into half circles towards the back from one corner to the other. Letting your thoughts focus on your breath, your inhale, your exhale. From here, right back to tabletop, drop your belly on an inhale. As you exhale, press into your hands, round your back and tuck your chin. Move on your own right here. Focusing on the connection of our mind to our body through our breath. This is what yoga allows us to do, to connect, to breathe. Instead of having a body going in different directions, we bring it all together. One more full inhale, exhale in this cat-cow. And from here, take your knees a little wider, draw your toes together as you sink back into child's pose. Walk your hands forward. Release your head, your elbows, maybe your forehead to the ground. Whatever your body is capable of right here. Breathing in, breathing out. Maybe rock a little bit in your hips, feeling the sensations in your shoulders, loosening them up. One more breath in. One more breath out. Slowly rise back up to tabletop, hands and knees. We're going to move into thread the needle. Float your right arm high, your right arm. As you exhale, take that right arm in between your left hand and left knee. Bring the top of your hand to the mat, bend your knees, and bring your right ear down. To whatever feels good in your body, you're welcome to lengthen your left arm. You're welcome to keep it bent, or you can wrap it around your back. Breathe right here. On your next inhale, start to rise, pressing into your left hand. We're going to do that one more time. Float your right arm high, reach up, gaze up, inhale, and exhale, thread the needle. Same side. Again, you can lengthen your left arm, wrap it around your back, or just keep it in neutral position. Beautiful work, everybody. Coming back to your mantra, I am grateful. Your next inhale, start to lift back up to tabletop. Reach that right arm high and release it to the mat. Take a couple cat-cows here to re-loosen your spine, thanking your spine for being strong, for staying with you, keeping your body healthy. Then come into a flat back. The weight is into your right hand this time. We're going to float our left arm high, really slowly opening up your shoulder as much as you can. Big inhale, and then thread that hand through. Acknowledge the differences. Come on down to your ear or your forehead. Play with your right arm. Does it need to move forward? Does it need to wrap around your back? Or do you need to tuck it right under your shoulder? Continue to breathe. Take one more inhale. One more exhale. We're going to unwind our body. Press up into your right arm. Again, lift the left arm so we can flow through this one more time. Inhale, stretch a little higher. Exhale, thread the needle. See if it feels a little lighter. Breathing in. Breathing out. Coming back to your gratitude. One more inhale. One more exhale. Slowly draw your right arm back in under your right shoulder. Float your left arm high. Inhale. Exhale, plant your hand and sink back into child's pose. Re-examine your body, your breath, breathing in, breathing out. When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, and to love. Then make the day count. Make today count. Nice. Let's press up into tabletop. And then from here, tuck your toes under. We're moving right into a downward facing dog. So start maybe with bent knees. Send your hips up high and back. And when you feel ready, start to straighten your legs, pedal them out. Breathing in, breathing out. And from here, shift forward into a plank pose. Lift your belly button towards your spine, firm up your thighs, and then float it back to down dog. A little bend in your knees. We're going to do that 2 more times with our breath. Inhale, pressing through your toes into a high plank. Squeeze arms and thighs. Exhale, take it back. Bent knees. 1 more time, press it forward. Inhale. And as you exhale, this time we're going to lower it down to our bellies. Nice and slow. You're welcome to release your knees down, chest down, hips down. Untuck your toes. Take a low cobra. Press into your hands. They're right under your shoulders. Squeeze your shoulder blades behind you. That's it. And release down. Let's try that 1 more time. Nice and slow. Lift up. Press your hips into the floor as you lift. That's it. And take it down. So this third one can be the same thing. Low cobra, lifting, or we can move into an up dog, which is straightening your arms and lifting everything but your feet off the mat. And again, if this is too much, knees down. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. We're going to tuck our toes, and you can bring your knees down just like this and lift back into down dog. Nice. Bend your knees. Inhale. Exhale, walk your feet forward. Ragdoll pose. Feet are about hip width distance. Bend elbows. Reach for opposite elbow. Maybe bend your knees gently and rock side to side. Your head is nice and long, which enables your spine to stay long and strong. Beautiful work. So you want your feet about hip width distance apart. If they're close together, just heel toe them apart a little bit. Release your fingertips, bend your knees, heel toe feet even more, and bring your left fingertips to the floor. Float your right arm high in a little bit of a twist. If you've got a block or a water bottle handy or a little length, you can grab that. Nice, you guys. 1 more inhale. 1 more exhale, release down. And we're moving to the other side. Press into your right fingertips or a flat hand and float your left arm high. Breathing in. Breathing out. 1 more inhale. 1 more exhale. Release down. Nice work. Heel toe your feet to touch. We're going to lift halfway. So your fingertips are right below your knees. Little bend in your knees. We're tractioning our shoulders back. That's it. Inhale here. And release down as you fold. Roll up. Inhale all the way up. Reach your hands high. Exhale, hands to your heart. Close your eyes for a second. Come back to our mantra. Inhale, I am. Exhale, grateful. Release your hands and float them high. Inhale. As you exhale, cactus your arms, bend them, and send your hips forward. Look up. Nice. Stand tall. Inhale. And this time we're going to cactus our arms, but we're going to twist to your right. Your right. Draw that belly button in. Beautiful work. Back to center. Inhale. Stretch it up. Exhale, cactus your arms, and twist to your left. Nice. Inhale. Exhale, release your hands. Bend your knees. We're going to move into a chair pose. Just our beginning chair pose. See how it feels. Bend your knees and then start to shift your hips more towards your heels. Hands right in those hip creases. And then take your arms down and up. If this is any bit of a discomfort in your body, you're welcome to bring your hands to your heart. You can lift your toes. Maybe sink a little lower. Nice. And then float your arms back. Inhale forward. Exhale, float. Inhale forward. Exhale, float. And then stand up. Take that back bend. Reach your arms high. And release your hands down. Beautiful work. Take your right foot forward and take your left leg back. So warrior one. So your back foot is at about a 45-degree angle. And your front knee, wiggle it out, and your foot a little more forward. And then the key is to take your hands to your hips and shift them forward. So let's just play with this shifting a little bit with the tight hips. And then take your left arm up. That's it. Find your focal point. And then take your right arm up. Breathe right here. And then think about shifting your hips a little more. Inhale. And then exhale, cactus your arms. Nice and slow. Reach up, inhale. And one more time, cactus your arms. Reach up, inhale. And this time, take your hands to your hips. Maybe interlace your fingers and just hinge forward. To whatever amount you can. You can bring your right shoulder towards your right thigh or just hover. Humble warrior, drop your head. Breath in. Breath out. Release your hands, float back up to warrior one. You're going to spin so that all 10 toes are facing forward, facing together, and draw your hands to your heart. So you're going to spin this way and bend your knees. This is our horse pose. Get low and then stand up, open up, inhale, and exhale, bend. Inhale, and exhale. Bring your hands to your hips and just shift a little bit side to side. Just find those movements that feel good. So you got your hands on your thighs and maybe lengthen one leg, straighten one leg. Find a little bouncing in the other leg. So it's just kind of our morning check-in with our body. How's it feeling? What's going on? Awesome work. And then come back into horse, pressing into your hands, and stand up like you're opening up to the world. Inhale. And then hands to your hips. And so we're going to bring our left foot forward. We're going to do that little sequence on the other side, finding warrior one. So your back leg, your right leg is a 45-degree angle. Knee right over hips. And bring your hands to your hips and just kind of play with moving them forward and back. And then coming forward, bending a little more into your front knee and taking your right arm up. Left hand is on your hip. Find your focal point. That's it. And then raise your left arm. Beautiful work. We're going to do a little different here. Bring your hands to your heart and straighten your front leg. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knee and reach. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Nice work. We're going to spin again, all 10 toes facing forward into that star. And then cactus our arms into a goddess pose. Hands to our thighs. Take a big inhale, like lengthen through your spine and bring your right shoulder towards your left knee. Stay here and breathe. Stay here and breathe. Next, inhale, lift up, and exhale, twist. Nice. Inhale, lift, and exhale, twist. So if you're heavy in your hands, see if you can get really light in your hands so that your core is doing the work. And start to move with your breath. Inhale brings you up. Exhale, twist. Or maybe in your head, come back to I am on an inhale. Grateful on an exhale. And maybe you visualize the person or group of people that you're grateful for. Maybe it's a stranger. One more time each side. One more twist. Back to center. Again, cactus your arms. We're going to twist to our right. Keep your elbows up. That's it. And back to center. Inhale and twist to the left. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Straighten legs and arms on an inhale and step together on an exhale. Mountain pose. Closing your eyes. Palms are forward. Feet together. Relax your shoulders and breathe. Feeling your feet press firmly into the mat. Maybe lift your toes and release them. Sensing the swaying in your body. Feeling the length through your legs, firming up your thighs, getting long in your spine. Start engaging muscles, drawing belly button to spine. Beautiful work. One more breath in. One more breath out. Open your eyes, shake it out a little bit, take some wrist circles, come to your toes and little ankle circles here. Do a little more flowing. All right, so we're going to come into a crescent lunge, starting with our right foot forward, and take your left toes back, and you're on your toes. If you're wobbling, move your right foot a little more towards the right. Take your left arm high, find your focus, take your right arm high. Relax your shoulders. Breathe. Nice. Inhale here. Exhale. Float your arms back airplane style. Take your gaze down. Inhale. Float your arms high. Exhale. Take your right hand to your side and you're going to hinge. So your left arm is up. So you're hinging towards that bent knee. That's it. Inhale. Both arms high. Bend your elbows, palms away from your body, and press it away. And then come on back, shift back, inhale, it's core, squeeze, and exhale, press. Nice. Inhale, back to crescent. Plant your back foot, float it open into warrior two. Maybe wiggle your feet a little wider if that feels good. And then take it back, reverse warrior. Gaze up. Bend more into your front knee. You're pressing your front knee towards your right pinky toe. Breathing here. One more inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach forward, and then right arm rests on your thigh, left arm up, or stretch it over your head. Your breath cycle right here. Inhale, reverse warrior, nice and slow. Gaze up. Hang on to that inhale, and move through your exhale. Breathing in. Breathing out. Nice. Reverse triangle. So we're going to straighten our front leg, left arm down and right arm lifts. Find your stability. Inhale. And exhale, parallel your hands. Reach forward into triangle pose. Right arm down wherever it lands. And maybe bend your right knee if you're feeling it in your hip and left arm high. We're going to stay here for a few breaths. Once you start to get uncomfortable with this holding this pose, that's when the work really happens. So just breathe. Trust your body. Trust your mind. Nice work. Let's take one more inhale and one more exhale. Inhale, reverse triangle again. Straighten your front leg. We're spreading our fingers and drawing our pinky fingers in. That helps. And then we're going to move through triangle into a half moon. So I want you to scoot your back foot in. All the weight is in your front foot. And maybe bring your left hand to your hip and see if you can lift your back leg off the ground. Maybe just an inch or two. Start to hinge forward, right fingertips down, left arm high. And if you fall out like this, come right on back. One more breath in. One more breath out. Slowly, slowly release and take a reverse warrior. We're going to bend our right elbow and catch the back of our head and our neck and allow the elbow to lift you up and back. Breathe. Nice. Free both hands. Bring your left to meet your right. Step forward. Shake it out. You guys look fantastic. So we're going to try the left side. So left foot forward, right leg back. So you're on your toes. Maybe scoot left foot to the left a little bit. Take your right arm up first. Find your focus. And then your left arm. Breathing right here. Breathing right here. Breathing right here. Nice. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to float our arms back. Inhale. Bring your fingertips up. This time, left hand releases to your side, and you're going to hinge over. Nice. And then come back up on an inhale. Stretch your fingers up. Bend your elbows, fingers away from you, and as you exhale, like you're pushing a wall away. And then you're bringing all that positive energy in, and you're sending it away. Bringing it in. Take your arms high. Inhale. Open up into an exhale. Nice. Really relax your shoulders. Find that stability. Feel that foundation from your toes, through your legs, through your hips, up. Relax your shoulders. Inhale. Drop your back arm and take it back. Reverse warrior. And then exhale. Slowly move into that side angle. Again, you can keep your right arm straight up, or you can play with moving it over your head. We're going to take a few breaths here until the comfortable becomes a little uncomfortable, but we continue to breathe. Toes are light. Take out any squeezing sensation. One more breath in. One more breath out. And slowly rise up on an inhale. Warrior 2, and reverse it on an exhale. Gaze up. Breathe right here. And inhale, moving into the side angle. Forward and down. Stay with the breath. Focus breath. Breathing in. Breathing out. Your next inhale, right back to a reverse triangle. So we're straightening our front leg, filling our foundation. As you exhale, reach your fingertips forward and moving right into that triangle pose. So it's whatever you want it to be. If your fingertips float to the ground, it's great. If they're way up high, that's good too. Wherever your body is. Lifting toes a little bit allows for a little more steadiness in your foundation. Next, inhale, reverse triangle one more time. Straighten that front leg. And exhale, bending our front knee. We're moving to half moon pose. So you're going to draw your back foot forward. Take your left fingertips down. And your right hand can start on your hip. You can reach for a water bottle, a block, or just your body. Your body. Lift your right foot, flex your toes, and maybe float your right arm up. Toes can come down and lift back up. Beautiful work, everybody. One more inhale. Nice, Johnny. One more exhale. Slowly come back to warrior two. Inhale, we're going to spin to that star. And exhale, sink into horse. Inhale, up. And exhale, sink. And this time, release your fingertips to the ground. Heel toe your feet out, maybe a little more, whatever feels good. Walk your fingers forward. Little bend in your knees and sink your hips back. Drop your head and breathe. Beautiful work, you guys. And then from here, walk your hands right under your face and then flip your palms so your palms are up. Feeling that sensation. Maybe heel toe your feet in a little more if that's a lot. And if you want a little more, walk your hands, the flipped hands, behind you, dropping your head. And walk your hands back through center. And while we're here, draw your heels in a little more. Take your hands behind you, interlace fingers, drop your head. So you can rest your hands on your thighs, or you can start to lift them up. And you breathe with no judgment of where you are in your body, just being grateful. One more breath in. One more breath out. Slowly release the hold in your hands. Take your arms wide like airplanes and stand up. Bring your feet together. Add mountain pose. Closing your eyes. Feeling your belly rise and fall. Feeling your breath, acknowledging it. Bringing your mind and your thoughts and your body and its actions together as one. We do this through our breath. This is where our yoga creates one whole being. Nice. Open your eyes. A little bit of shaking out. Do a couple balancing poses. Starting with an eagle pose. We're going to bend our knees. Take your arms out. Take your right hand under your left. You can start with just giving yourself a squeeze, some love, and then cross, bringing palms together. Shifting the weight into your left foot, coming to the toes of your right, and maybe just lifting your right knee off the ground, maybe floating it over, toes touching down, or maybe lifting toes off, maybe even wrapping toes around your calf. Lifting elbows a little higher, pressing your pinky fingers away. Breathe. Find a focal point. I am grateful. Take one more full breath cycle and inhale. And an exhale. And then release your right leg, unravel your arms. Grow tall, inhale. Bend your knees, hands to your heart as you exhale. Open your arms, your wings, and start with your left hand. Comes under. Give yourself a squeeze. Oh, so much love. And then wrap your arms around. Find that eagle arms, and then pick your left leg up, cross it over. Steadiness with toes on the ground is always a great option. Always, always. Lift elbows, press pinkies away. Breathe. Stay with it. Stay committed to your breath. Don't give up. One more inhale. One more exhale. Unravel your arms, unravel your legs. Take a big stretch and release down. Nice. Shake it out a little bit. Maybe let's do this little side to side. Letting go of the tension. Letting go of the judgment. Maybe you like that. Maybe you hated that. Whatever. The best thing is we get to let it go. It's gone.
Give you a little bow.
Little bow, yeah. All right, so we're going to move into our tree pose. It's a beautiful pose. Find your stability. Draw your hands to your heart. We're going to start with your right knee. Lift it up. And maybe this is totally enough for you. Or open it up, bringing your foot above your ankle. You can start with toes on the ground above your ankle. Or you can work towards catching your foot and drawing it all the way up to your inner thigh. Lock your eyes on one non-moving object. And when you're ready, take all of that gratitude that we've been cultivating and send it away. Send it into the sky. Send it across countries to all those who need it. Breathe. Any way that your body can stand. Beautiful work. One more inhale. Bring your hands together and slide them down. Release right into mountain pose. Breath in. Breath out. Join your palms. Without even thinking about it, shift the weight into your right foot, come to left toes, and lift your foot. And again, it's totally okay just to stay here for about 5 breaths or start to open up. Toes on the ground, above or below your knee. Press into your hands. Find your focus. Couple more breaths. And then just open up your palms. Imagine that you're holding the world right here in these palms, and we're going to send that love up. We're going to send it out. The gratitude, the love, the compassion, send it out. Baby, gaze up. Breathe. Nice. One more inhale. One more exhale. Join your palms. Bring your hands to your heart. From here, step your feet a little wider than hip width. Hip width, bend your knees. We're going to take our peace fingers, and we're going to stick them in between our big toe and our second toe. Bend your knees as much as you need to and drop your head. And check out where you're feeling sensation in your body. You're welcome to sway. You're welcome to stay in stillness. Maybe bend your elbows out towards the sides. Breathe in. Breathe out. Slowly release your toes. Lift halfway. Find that flat back. Inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to come down to our knees. You're going to step your left foot back and right foot forward. And from here, we're going to press into our left hand and float your right arm high. Nice. And maybe to add on, bend your right elbow, reach for the back of your head, and open up your heart even more. Nice. Now release your hand, your right hand, bring it to your thigh. See if you can tuck your back toes under. And if this doesn't feel good, keep that knee down. If you can lift, then take your right arm up again. Just breathe. Maybe reach your arm forward. Bring your eyes down and then take it up. Take it forward, eyes down, and take it up. Nice. Come back to your knee, left knee, and straighten your right leg. Start to sink your head. Being gentle with your body and being gentle with your mind, being gentle with your heart. Just breathe. Start to rebend your front knee. And we're going to take our left foot forward. Right knee is down, pressing into your right fingertips. And your back toes can be tucked or untucked, your preference. And just lift your left arm up. Straight up, and then maybe a little side bend. And maybe bend your left elbow, catching the back of your head, gazing up. Like you're cradling your head in your hand. Inhale. Exhale. Release your hand, your left hand rested on your thigh. From here, we're going to tuck our right toes under and lift your knee off the ground. And again, if this is too much, just keep knee down. And if this is where you are, you can come onto your knuckles if that feels better. Float your left arm up. Maybe gaze up. Nice work. Keep breathing right here. One more inhale. Slowly bend your right knee. Come on down. And straighten your left leg. Half splits. Nice. Rebend your front knee. And then turn so that you're on hands and knees, sideways on your mat. And take your knees as wide as you can. And see if you can keep your feet wide. And we're moving into a frog pose, which is walking your hands a little bit forward and sinking your hips back. So this is that inner thigh stretch. So you can play with it. You can come down to your elbows. You can keep your arms straight. If you're really flexible, you can bring your forehead down. If you're not as flexible like me, you can stay lifted. So this is a pose that we just hold. I was in a training once, and we had to hold this pose for 20 minutes. And there were tears in the room. There was a little screaming in the room because we had been together for a long time. It was very, very difficult. And some people fell out of it. We're not going to hold it for 20 minutes. We're going to hold it for about 30 more seconds. If it's feeling too intense in your body, all you have to do is slide your knees together a little bit and come up. But this is a pose where our mind gets really crazy and is not happy with us, and it wants us to come out of this pose, and our body's not too happy with us either. So this is where we breathe moment to moment. Now that moment has passed. Now we're on to the next moment. We got about 10 seconds left. Continue to breathe for 4. You guys got this. 4, 3. 4, 2, and 1. Now the tricky part is coming out of this. Start lifting your body up and then scooting one leg in and another leg in. Bringing your knees until they're under your hips and then just moving your body, whatever feels good. Shaking it out, dropping your head. And from here, we're going to make our way to our backs. Awesome work, everybody. Once you arrive on your back, you're going to draw your knees in and find some rocking side to side. You're welcome to close your eyes or open your eyes. Hard work, any movements that feel good because you've earned it. Breathing in and out. And then just open your legs so the soles of your feet are facing the ceiling or the sky and moving into happy baby. So you can bring your hands just above your knees. You can catch your hands outside of your legs. You can bring them up to your ankles or you can bring them to your inner or outer feet. You can bend one knee and straighten the other leg. So play around with whatever feels good. Quiet your mind. Still your mind. We we tend to forget that happiness doesn't come as a result of getting something that we don't have, but rather happiness comes from recognizing and appreciating what we do have. We have so much that we forget about, even to be laying on our back. Draw your knees in and plant your feet on the mat. Walk them in towards your body for bridge pose. Take your hands down, flat, palms down, and simply lift your hips up. As you lift, you start to feel your shoulders under your body, maybe walk them in. And the more you root down into your hands and your feet, the more you rise. Breathing in, breathing out. And keeping your elbows down, just lifting your hands off the ground now. So it's your feet and your shoulders, then come on down. So we're going to add on a little movement to this. You're going to lift up and take your arms straight up. Inhale. As you exhale, release the backs of your hands to the mat. Keep lifting. And then inhale, float your arms high. And exhale, hips to the ground, palms to the ground. 2 more times just like that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hands over until they touch the ground. Inhale, lift. Keep pressing in your feet and exhale, lower. Hands all the way down. 1 more time. Press up. Inhale. And over. Come on down. Come back up and lower down. Bring your knees in again. Take them really wide this time. Press them away from your body and draw them in. We're moving to shoulder stand. So a modified shoulder stand is just to take your legs straight up. Palms down. Breathing here. Getting the flow of blood above your heart creates kindness to your body. Maybe bend your knees. You can try this. Lifting up and taking your toes towards the ground. Wherever you are. You can stay here. You can bend your knees. Or you can walk your elbows in and reach your hands to your hips. Lifting your hips up. Lifting your legs to the sky. Pointing your toes. Flexing your toes. Just breathing right here. You can open your legs, you can move them around. Anything that feels good. Eventually, we're going to bend our knees and we're going to pin them on either sides of our forehead, our temple rather, the sides of our head. And when you're ready, slowly roll down. Right into Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of your feet to touch. Allow your knees to float open. Bring your right hand to your belly. Bring your left hand to your heart. Feeling your physical body, feeling your breath. Take your hands to the outside of your legs and draw them in. Take your right ankle up and over your left ankle, your left thigh rather, and lift your left foot off the ground. It's a recline pigeon pose. Interlace your fingers behind your left thigh and start to draw it in. And you're welcome to take your fingertips on top of your left knee. That might feel good. You're welcome to straighten your left leg. So there's lots of options right here. Continue to breathe. One more inhale. One more exhale. Unravel your legs, plant both feet on the floor, and pick your left ankle up and cross it over your right thigh. Lift your right foot off the ground and play with the location of your left ankle, maybe a little lower, maybe a little higher. Interlace your fingers. Draw the knee in towards your right shoulder. You'll feel it. If that's too much, you can simply plant your foot on the floor and use your left hand to open your hip. But if that feels okay, stay right there. Take your hands on top of your knee as an option, right knee, or straightening your right leg, flexing and pointing your toes. Slowly unravel your body. Give your knees a squeeze in, and then plant your feet as wide as your mat. Open up your arms, fill up with a big inhale, and send both of your knees to your left. Maybe turn your head to your right or keep it neutral. Feel your body, acknowledge the sensations that arise. Love your body and come back to your gratitude. On your next inhale, float your knees up so your feet are flat on the ground, and then take your knees to your right. Your head can stay neutral or release it to the left. Breathe. Now, with your breath, just move side to side, like you were windshield wipering our knees to the right and left. Your feet are so far apart that your knees aren't touching, so they have space to move, to breathe, to open. Slowly, slowly come back to neutral. One last time, giving ourselves a hug, a squeeze. Maybe lift your head towards your knee. Inhale. Exhale. Shavasana, final pose. Release down to the mat. Open your feet as wide as your mat or even wider. Splay your toes out right and left. Palms are facing up. Hands are about 8 to 10 inches from your body. And we get about a minute, minute and a half to just breathe. To let every part of your body relax. To come back to our gratitude. Make it a habit to tell people thank you, to express your appreciation sincerely and without the expectation of anything in return. Truly appreciate those around you, and you'll soon find you have many others around you. Truly appreciate your life and you'll find that you have more of it. Start to breathe in and out a little deeper, a little softer, waking your body up. Letting go of the expectation of today, and maybe letting go of the thought that somebody around you has not appreciated what you did for them. And just know that people are doing their best. Start to move your fingers and your toes, and maybe take a good morning stretch. And wherever you are, you're going to make your way up into a comfortable meditative seat. Just take your time, feeling the love, knowing that we indeed are doing our best in life. And maybe rocking your head side to side. Let's float our arms high one last time. Inhale, bring your palms to touch, and exhale. Bring your hands right into your heart, your beating heart. It's always there. Don't lose contact with it. Don't let your judgments turn you into somebody you don't want to be. Stay positive in your life every day, every moment. Love yourself and love others. Let's bring our thumbs up to our third eye. The light in me honors and bows to the light in each of you. Together we bow forward. Namaste.